Welcome to Lee on the Lectionary, and today we're looking at the readings for the week known as Proper 12 in Year A, and those readings are 1 Kings chapter 3 verses 5 to 12, Romans chapter 8 verses 26 to 39, and Matthew 13 verses 31 to 33 and 44 to 52. Our common theme this week is the abundant, steadfast love of the Lord to the multitude of his people. When God appeared to Solomon at Gibeon, the new and inexperienced king recounts the steadfast covenant love of the Lord to his father, King David. God blessed David in many and varied ways, but not least by giving him a son to inherit the throne of Israel securely. Though Solomon pledges to be the Lord's servant in his new role, he confesses his youth and inability to govern such a large and abundantly numerous people. Given not Sophie's choice, but Solomon's choice, a gift from God of whatever he asked for, the wise youngster asks for more wisdom. To those who have, more will be given. God is delighted to grant greater wisdom, even superlative wisdom, and an abundance of other blessings as well to this young king. His steadfast love endures to David's son and heir, since ultimately his purpose to bless the whole world will be focused and fulfilled through Jesus, great David's greater son. In our epistle today, the Apostle Paul also celebrates the steadfast love of God, which brings with it a multitude of blessings for all who trust in Christ. The Spirit helps in our weakness, inexpressibly interceding for us. Those who love God, because he first loved us and is for us, are blessed with a golden chain of glorious gifts. We are known by God, predestined to be like his Son, and part of the innumerable multitude of his people. This eternal knowledge and divine choice enters time as we are called by the gospel, drawn to Christ to be justified in union with him, and finally glorified when he returns. Nothing can effectively obstruct the infallible profession of this train of salvation. Satan tempts us to despair. Hardship and persecution throw themselves onto the tracks, but nothing can derail God's loving plan for his people, since his love binds us to him in a bond that is stronger than any other force in the universe. Those endued with the most excellent benefit of predestination, as our Article 17 says, through grace obey the calling and are justified freely, and at length, by God's mercy, they attain to everlasting felicity. To meditate on this benefit of predestination is full of sweet, pleasant, and unspeakable comfort. Jesus continues to teach about the kingdom of heaven through parables in our gospel reading in Matthew chapter 13. The key to each image here is the abundant blessing that it brings, though it appears at first to be small and insignificant. The mustard seed is tiny and yet flourishes to the benefit of all. Yeast leavens the loaf and brings growth beyond expectation. The hidden treasure of the kingdom brings joy to those who enlist all their resources in pursuit of it, like the pearl of great price, for which all else is gladly surrendered. Though there's also a note of the judgment to come in the parable concerned with fishing. All kinds of fish fill the kingdom's net until it is full. Some separation is inevitable, for not all are chosen. But the general picture is one of abundance. Let those who understand these things present the treasures of the word to God's people this Sunday.